Thank you, my valued Alforian friends. Well, it looks like we've come to an agreement on one condition. You can stop the recording now, Vinda.
Supremacy, I'm duty bound.
Shut it off. Was my order unclear?
Stopping recording, sir.
You're sheltering a number of dissidents on our forest extant. I'm going to give you a list of 9 people. 5 of them are to be returned to us to face justice. They must face the consequences for their treasonous actions. The other four are family members of my dear opponent and vocal critic, Frey Sample. They need to have an accident. It's important they're involved in an unexpected tragedy, natural disaster, landslide, hunting accident. You decide. You don't need to tell me, but they have to die. And those are my final conditions.
And you want to make this official?
They're dead. You saw the reports. An accident on the lunar range.
You want to report that the Grand Serpent is responsible?
It was his condition for the Alliance.
There's no evidence on the recording.
No, he asked me to stop the recording.
What do you want to achieve here, Commander Vinder?
He needs to be held to account.
You understand this report will reach him if filed?
There are processes, all right? Other people see it. There are whistleblower protocols.
Established by the Grand Serpent. Have you spoken to your family about any of this?
No. You're the first as my commanding officer. I took an oath. I swore my loyalty to our Constitution, not to any one person. Something bigger, more important.
So, here's a choice. I can submit this, or I can not submit this.
Don't make me relive this bit. People need to know the truth. Submit it.
Sit down, Commander.
Sit down, Commander. Oh my goodness, that was a rather intense scene, wasn't it? Between what looks like Captain Yaz and Captain Vinder. Now, I think he was a regular character throughout the season, and I can't quite remember why. Oh dear, it's getting very difficult now. I really should have tried to rewatch Flux before doing the reviews, but I like it to be very random and on the spot, so to speak. So I've not cheated in any way at all. These are completely random scenes without any prior preparation, and I'm afraid this is like a different world to me. I mean, not only can I not recall what is actually happening here, I can't remember those characters, apart from Yaz and Vinder, who we saw there. In the earliest part of that clip, I can't remember who that chap was sat down. He looked very sort of regal, didn't he? And who those sort of two characters dressed in sort of Midsummer Night Dream, Shakespearean attire. I can't recall anything about them at all. This was called Once Upon Time, and I wonder whether this is the segment that introduced a Time Lord called Tachyon. I think her name was Tachyon, and she always reminded me of that strange woman we saw back during Tennant's Swan Song. And it was kind of almost indicated that she was the Doctor's mother. And I think this particular character was possibly the first Time Lord to regenerate. I'm afraid I'm clutching at straws here, trying to remember certain details about this season, which of course is very recent. And so I've literally not had as much time to get so familiar with it as, of course, I would have done with the earlier Doctor Who's. But yes, I remember her being very important. I think her name was Tachyon or something beginning with T. And I think she might have experimented with regeneration, which makes me think, was she the first Time Lord to regenerate? And she has some connection to the timeless child, the Doctor. I have a feeling the character of the fugitive Doctor may have appeared in this as well, or if not this episode, certainly this season. But I'm afraid I can't really recall anything else about Once Upon a Time. I'm so sorry. Perhaps we should try another one.